Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Pollack. I know he thinks he can... Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. There he goes!
And listen, the offensive line...
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And he was virtually unblockable on that play. You know, it reminds me of seeing the highlights of my partner here, David Pollack, a guy that doesn't like to talk about his own greatness, so I'll do it for him. David raised the bar in the standard for D-line play at the University of Georgia. It was his athleticism, it was his tenacity. He wasn't just getting sacks and tackles for losses. He was picking off passes and taking them to the house. He was like the honey badger.
Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And he's gonna score.
Mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Sends it back in motion. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. That's a live ball.
With the football, you cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
This is an offense that different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground. He gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
And under the watchful eye of
game going. And one thing you know about Notre Dame traditionally over the years, offensive line play is always great. They're always making holes, and they're always playing super physical.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. Tackle is made for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Love. Can't get him to the ground. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. The corners are walked up tight. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he drops the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Motion from the back. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here comes the Heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Finds his man down the middle. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing it's third and long, I got to get the guy on the ground and rally to the football. Nice job by the defense.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. Didn't find any crease in it. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll be stopped just short of it. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. Pressure coming. The throw. Makes the catch. It's Branch.
Where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
A strike downfield. Gives him the big stiff arm. He was working his way.
How electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. Touchdown, Dogs! Fit it in the window for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it's certainly...
Their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the...
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He'll keep it himself. Quick spin on the run. Makes the tackle
on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. He'll try to take it back. Brought down just out.
Trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
To the air, it's Stockton. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Georgia going up tempo. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. The ball.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
They're not into 3s. They want 6s. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got...
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going for 6. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. from the gun, running back on the move. Past the sticks and still on his feet. First down in the waning seconds of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. That's caught. It's Pauling. This junior making his presence game here late in the first half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Now he'll turn and throw back to the right. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. Drive will open from the 15. Starting this third quarter on the ground.
Adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
The short hands, it's Branch. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Using his legs, it's Frazier. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Oh, he dropped. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. What a nice job by the... After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Makes the grab. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? On the move. And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be 3rd down.
And now a big 3rd down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. He'll keep it on the sneak. Sneaks it in.
Yeah, and how about make no mistakes?
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Coming out with it, it's Branch. Stopped at the 29. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Stockton. Snagged in the middle. It's Bell. And they pick up just a few on that completion. with a deficit like this, it's all about the ends of the field. They gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on third, now setting up fourth down.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, he dropped that catch. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Trying to take it back. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Georgia. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man up. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Turns it on in midfield. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Here we go. To the air on first down. Just too much of a thing to cut into this big lead. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. And the defense holds.
What you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile.
22, water.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Right on the money. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They'll finally get
by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the first down.
slings it downfield. He makes a catch.
Back-to-back explosive plays. Play the coverage where you've got multiple eyes on the quarterback. Dropping back, not giving up the big play.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. He's brought down a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. And the Dogs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. To throw, it's Stockton. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make... Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short.
Base 27, jump.
Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like, they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Lets it fly. The pass is...
Got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. He'll go down in a bit of an unusual way to bring this game to a close. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not, and that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.